finished posting it on everything just now.
Yeah. So what I learned is with people in this game, Ruthless, is that you cannot
Yo,
go
are we
into
live
it.
now?
Yeah.
Oh, we live now?
Yeah. Just keep rolling. Yeah. I jacked that move from Torrent. So the thing that I learned in this game, that when you working with folks, like if you go to people and they don't go to you, and it's not like if you go to somebody and you need their help, they gonna respect you less than if they came to you. And really, they can't actually. All them guys came to me. Like, they saw me doing my thing. I shouted at them out, saluted them, and then they came to me. Other than the time that I had applied to one of them sites, but it's just like I don't have no beef with nobody, man. I'm trying to get my well, I'm not trying. I am getting my brand up off the ground, and I learned that was a very pivotal moment in my life, and I had to go through all that to make me who I am today. So, you know what I'm saying? But I never want nothing to get to know folks this, because like where I'm from, and I deal with it with the people that I'm from, where I'm from, like we don't play that. You did somebody, you talk down about somebody. What's up? Here comes the bang. You do any of that, you might get your head cracked, and that's I kind of wish they would do that to the people that's actually like aggressing folks, but that's neither here nor there. Like, it's always over something petty or over somebody shouldn't be doing. But I just feel like it ain't no, if don't nobody put their hands on somebody, then you should be disrespecting somebody. Because we all still here. But anyway, this Beats and Bitz podcast, man, still hot, because we are. Got my boy Elliot.
What's good, people? Sup?
And Ruthless, where Ruthless go?
Yo, what's up, my people?
Oh, he put it on push to talk. Okay, cool. Yeah, man, we here, man. Elliot, man, is a YouTuber, comedian, master meme maker. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude is a whole genius.
We spoke some time ago, like we've been speaking for a couple of years. So I've been seeing your shows. I said, you know what? I need to come on the show, man. I see Killzown killing it with the podcast and the hangouts. I have to speak to him and sort something out.
Oh yeah, man. I had to come back, man, because I've been really just been taking my time.
I see you playing Spiderman.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. I had to go ahead and pick that up.
Killzown always on his PlayStation. Never have love for the Xbox.
Man, see, no, I've been looking for my batteries, because I ain't found my battery pad. I might have to give me a player charge kit, and then I'm about to do that Xbox all access that we got here. I hate that they don't have it overseas, but
Killzown, be honest though, the PS4 is much better, though, isn't it? It's more fun,
Well, I mean, I like playing everything. See, me, I when I was broke, when I was broke, I engaged in the console war. We can talk about that right quick, because like when you young, your parents, you are at the mercy of your parents. You're at the mercy of your mom and them. Like you only getting what they buy you. Now some kids, they get everything, and most kids only get one console, or they might get every couple of years they might get a console. And that in itself, that's the kicker, because it's like, okay, now you got to pick a side, because you got to defend the purchase that you made. So if you got, like back in the day, you got a Sega, and everybody you knew had a SNES, you had to defend that purchase. You know what I'm saying? You felt like you did, and they did that shit on purpose. I read this book called The Console Wars. Y'all should check it out. They talk about the rise and fall of Sega and Nintendo. So like that in itself.
Nah, but the thing that you're not getting that now the console wars it's evolved to like what you're trying to say is that yeah we were at the mercy of our parents back then, but now it's different because it's like if you get a console that your friends don't have, you can't play online with them. And now, as we know, every game is about online play with your friends. That's what Xbox Live is about.
Yeah.
Xbox Live is about playing with your friends. So like, but now the console world has evolved to a point where if you are the only one without that console, then you are the one that's going to be left out.
Yeah,
that's what everybody
hold on right quick, y'all. My boy Midwest Hayes just called in, man. What's up, dog?
Shit, man, what you got going?
We on the podcast right now. I got my UK homies on here, man. I send it to you real quick, and I had to call you back.
The UK homies, yeah, man, send it to me. I'm gonna listen.
All right, cool.
All
right, pretty. You right. But see, the thing is, PlayStation is kind of flexing their muscle because, they flexing their muscle because when they want to do this shit, they and we talked about that at length back in the day. Like when they wanted to do it, they didn't Microsoft didn't want to do it, and so now that they winning, they remembered that, and they gonna make everybody hurt, and it sucks for us as gamers, but it's a business. You're not finna piss on my grave, and then when you losing, you want to decide, oh well, it's good for that. No, fuck all that. You want to stomp on my grave, and we wasn't even really in direct competition because the Xbox and the PlayStation at that time did very different things. And they had different exclusives, different everything. Like, I mean, they were still getting y'all don't remember. Xbox was talking shit about the PlayStation when they had the big hack. You know what I'm saying? The hacksacker. And you had to really be in that space and see what shit they was talking. It's like, no, now we got our shit together.
Xbox still are talking because the thing about the Xbox, right? The X, I'm talking about the One X, yeah. That is the most powerful console on the market. That like if you're playing especially if you're playing multi-platform games, even from last generation, they've looked better on the Xbox multi-platform games and they've played better. And with the X, the games are better multi-platform. I'm talking about because with exclusive games for consoles, you can kind of make it good for your console. But even so they're still like have you noticed how the adverts have changed? That like Microsoft say it's the most powerful console and the best console to play stuff on because that's where they're going with it now because of the X. So they still are talking shit. It's just that more people have bought PlayStation 4s this like generation than Xbox Ones.
Yeah, I mean, but see, that's the thing. Like, you're right. They are, and in certain aspects, they are better. Because, like, when I get Fallout 76, I'm getting it on Xbox. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, because I want the mods. I want all the stuff that's gonna come later on. So,
Is Xbox better for mods and stuff?
Yeah, because PlayStation won't allow for mods to be on the system.
Oh,
so,
yeah. There's quite a few games. There's like a couple games out there now that have mods on Xbox, and they have tested mods on Xbox first, especially Bethesda. So they've got like a relationship with Microsoft where they've done mods for. They've done it for was it Fallout 4? They did mods on
Fallout and Skyrim remastered.
Yes, my favorite game, Skyrim. Yes.
Yeah.
Never played it, but everyone I know that has loves it.
Yeah, that game's epic, man. What Killzown, man? What about you, man? Dragonborn as well, yeah?
Oh yeah, like I still got a save on my Xbox 360 that I need to go back to because that's why I never jumped on it because like I get lost in them games and then I'll go and I'll play for a long time and then I jump off of it and then it's like, well, damn. Let me see.
Well, Killzown, all you have to do is put it in your Xbox One X backwards capability and then download the data from the cloud because you can actually remember Xbox 360 had cloud saves, so you can pull it in and play it.
Hey, Trevor, you don't like you don't like the PS4, innit?
Yeah, well, I mean,
I just don't like the online, man. I just don't like the online. Like, the funny thing about PlayStation, right, is like last generation they lied to their gamers so much, and even this generation they lied. I remember when they got up on stage and said to PlayStation gamers, "You'll never ever have to pay for online." Because in no Xbox we had to pay online. They were saying you can pay, you'll never ever. Then the PS4 comes out, and they pay more money for PlayStation Plus than Xbox Live. Like, what's that all about?
I mean, they came in afterwards, but the caveat with PlayStation Plus, and that's what they were doing even beforehand. I think that's why it worked, was because they were giving away all the free games, and they were giving away they weren't
free games though; they were rentals.
Well, I mean, still, if I got games on, I mean, that's why like Xbox had to step it up with the games or whatever. If I got games or whatever that like I want to play, and I'm gonna have this online anyway, I'm gonna keep paying for it because I'm getting these free games. I'm getting the free games. I'm playing them. I'm enjoying them. It's all good.
Are you actually saying that game rentals that they choose for you monthly is worth the money over having the online free? Because I've had Xbox since Games with Gold came out. I've had Games for Gold on Xbox Live because I was always renew my subscription, and like there's many months where I haven't even downloaded the Games for Gold or played any of them that I've downloaded. So it's like it's not, to me, it's not worth it. Like, what you're trying to tell me is that, okay, yeah, you're paying for the monthly rentals, whatever, and you're getting online free. So basically, what you're saying is that PlayStation gamers should be happy that they're getting 2 free games a month, yeah, for the cost of, I don't know how much, like for here it's like £40 or something a year, or a year, yeah, or something like that. Whereas they had online for free. To me, that's not worth it. I'd rather take the online for free and not have 2 games that they choose monthly.
I agree with you, but I still feel like when we look at the PlayStation Plus lineup of games, and then we look at the Xbox, because Xbox you still got to pay, even though you keep the games you get on Xbox Live, you still won't get the new games if you don't have it. So you're gonna lose out if you let your Xbox Live lapse. You can't really do anything on Xbox anyway. Well, they changed it now, but you can't play online on Xbox. You can't chat on Xbox. You can't do nothing on Xbox. Whereas on
you can chat. You just can't play online and access certain. Now you able to access certain things.
Oh, they changed it
online.
Okay,
but you could always remember when they first done Xbox Live. It was Xbox Live Silver.
And then they had gold.
And they had gold, and you had to pay for gold. But now they got rid of silver. Well, they don't call it silver no more. And you can do a lot more with silver now. And you could always play games. I mean, chat with silver and interact with people on silver. It's just that you just couldn't play games.
Mm-hmm.
And play games online. That's all you couldn't do. So like, I don't think that what you're saying, like the 2 games on PlayStation, is worth it. Like that's why I've never paid for PlayStation Plus on my PlayStation, because I just feel like it's not worth it, because all the hacking issues that used to happen when I had it, and like I just think it weren't worth it, man. And it weren't as good as Xbox Live, and it was so hard to get matches and stuff. Like,
I mean, it's different now. Like they fixed all of that, and the chat to me is easier on PlayStation than it is on Xbox. But I mean, it's your preference. But I'm gonna be on both more, because when Forza comes out, I'm doing a Spider-Man week right now, and the only reason why I was on there because I was streaming on YouTube a lot, and on Xbox you can't stream on YouTube, so it was just like, okay, I'm streaming now. I've moved the operation over to Twitch, so like
Killzown everywhere. Killzown are gonna be on Mixer soon.
Yeah, I'm on there too, but it's just like, yeah, you gotta work, and that's another thing, man. You gotta really work hard, and that's gonna segue into our next topic. You gotta work hard to be a force off in this game, and like we was talking about beforehand, earlier before we went live. Like I think a lot of people, you know, when you look at how much people want to be online, but they don't take it as serious, and they don't be online, and they don't grind as much as they should. So when you dealing with, you know, when you want to be online, people say I want to be an influencer, or I want to be a comedian, or I want to be a streamer. Like you got to really put the time in and really put the dedication in this. And it's like some days I'll be up for like 12, 13, 14 hours after working, and then, you know, working overtime, you know, handling business, doing things that I need to do for myself. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like just to break into, you're not break into, but to I'm trying to I just woke up, y'all. Just to get my grind on. Like I'm trying to get more women on here. That's why we had like my homegirl Loopy and the homegirl that cosplays Kiki, and like I'm trying to get more women and appeal to more women on the show, and get more women viewers and stuff like that, because it's mostly my demographic is mostly male. So I'm trying
are you looking for more female gamers, or just females in
general? Because, you know, I do a little bit of something of everything. So it's like, yeah, I try to keep. That's why people have been criticizing my like the channel and things, but like I've been doing so many different things. So you know, I have enough content for everybody. So I got people that come on to look at the vlogs when I'm talking about certain topics. And then I got people that come on that look at the podcast. I got people that come on and look at the gaming. I got people that, you know, come in and look for the interviews. So it's a lot of different things. And then when you're trying to do that, you got to be consistent. And then, you know, of course, now I'm back contributing to realgamernews.com, because I got a lot of different companies that hit me up now since I've been going to different events to review their games and stuff like that. So when you talk about consistency, it's all of that. That's what it is. It's about hard work, dedication, and consistency. And so going into our next topic, because me and Ruthless will be here forever talking about this shit. But like going on our next topic. So Nicki Minaj and Cardi B had a run-in last night. Cardi B ran up on Nicki. Nicki's homegirl blocked her and socked Cardi B upside the head. And then Cardi B tried to get to him, and her security, of course, you know, boxed her out. And she threw a shoe at her.
A shoe.
Yeah, so I've been saying that Nicki was upset that Cardi was the number one. That's why she went so hard at Travis Scott, because she wanted to be number one to prove a point to Cardi B. And Nicki had been talking all type of shit to Cardi, and been sneak dissing her and stuff like that. And Cardi B, you know, she just got into a lawsuit with these two chicks that was talking shit about her online. Like, Cardi B will pull up on you, and she don't care about a lawsuit. She will go and she will go upside your head. She don't care nothing about the fame.
A world star moment.
Yeah, I mean,
yo, respect to Cardi B, man. She was on site for Nicki.
He was really happy in it. Was he rooting for Cardi?
You know what, yeah? Why is Nicki Minaj such a jealous bitch all of a sudden? Like, who, like, ever since Safari stopped writing her rhymes, yeah, she has been whack. Like, let's be honest. Like,
hey, he didn't write her rhymes. He was lying, man. He said,
nah, she is whack now. Her rhymes, yeah, was so ever since Safari left her, like, she's been acting like a jealous bitch. Like, all of a sudden, like, her Queen Radio. Nah, man. Well, he was. Well, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Who really got left? If he's spending money, if you're giving him money, and he's spending it on prostitutes and hookers and other girls, who really got left? What does that say about you?
What but the quality of girls he gets is not compared.
Well,
to
that's because this is the thing about it, though.
But Nicki Minaj is all fake, though. So
I know.
He's paying for real pussy, man.
He's paying for women that dance on the pole.
Nah, fake pussy. Fake pussy is paying for real, for your man to get real. Like, that's an L. But
okay, hey, travel. What would you ever want? Do you want like a bunch of strippers or like a woman that's a millionaire? What would you want?
I mean, I see the thing. So let's talk about that.
Money can't buy you happiness, man.
But see, he messed it up because if I was Safari, first of all, I could never be like that because I'm never gonna tell a chick, oh, I ain't gonna work or whatever. I'm not gonna work to hold you down, and because I guarantee you, she would not have left him if he had been like working and doing shit as he was like he had it like. As he was working and helping her come up, like pay the bills at least. Like no real man is gonna do that. But it's a lot of females, and it ain't just exclusive to black women, but it's a lot of females out there that will take care of these bum ass niggas. And when they coming up, so when you got a lot of females out there and it's their first boyfriend or whatever, they're disenchanted and they're in love. The first boyfriend is always gonna run over the woman. If it's facts, because once you talk to a chick and if she,
not all the time,
not all the time, but most of the time, and that's why a lot of these women is fucked up because when you get to them. They got a lot of emotional baggage, and they talking about how they ain't gonna deal with this and this and this from you, and they ain't gonna let you hit because this and this and this, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
someone in the comment just wrote, "Kills us obsessed with Nicki Minaj."
Who said that? No, Loopy. What's up?
And
but
this guy,
I'm not obsessed with Nicki Minaj. I'm just saying that with Nicki, like. It was on her. That was her fault. Like her fault. And then he's so dumb because he would have had more money doing the shit that he doing now with her. And it's like, okay, well, we got the Safari dildo that's coming out now. Everybody get the, you know what I'm saying? Like that, she could have been talking shit about him, and they would have made more money together. And she did, even though he didn't write her rhymes. He brought a lot of that energy and that mojo to her, and. A lot of people fuck with Safari because he had stayed down with her and he had kind of kept her from a lot of different shit, which it kept her in check because she didn't used to do this shit when he was, when he was around. She wasn't doing all this petty shit when she was around. So my thing is with Nicki and Cardi, like Nicki, this is what Nicki didn't do. Look him, and we was talking about this. I was talking because Loopy has a podcast and stuff like that, so I was talking to her about it. We were talking about this the other day. She was like, "Well, didn't nobody come at Nicki or whatever the whole Nicki had been coming at everybody or whatever the whole time, and when Lil Kim came at her, what she say? I forgot. Well, no, she said, well, Lil Kim came at Nicki because she stole her style, and now Nicki is mad because Cardi has stole her style. But this is the thing." But
I think their styles are different. Like,
yeah, they are different.
Yeah, like people are saying that, but I get that they both came across as hoes and like loving sex and doing dirty shit.
She didn't say that.
No,
she didn't say that. But tell us what you said, Luke. Go ahead.
That is how they've come across as girls loving sex, talking dirty, being freaks. Come
on, Trevor. Come on, they're respectable. Come on, Trevor.
Yo,
come on.
A girl that's on a song, calling herself a 5-star bitch ain't getting no respect. Come on,
Joe, look at the person that comes to me.
So you're telling me you want to marry a 5-star bitch?
Yeah, on, I do. Don't you travel? Come on, travel, man. We can find some girl in the UK, man. Come on.
Like, come on now. So, like, let's be real, yeah. Look how Little Kim was portrayed, yeah. And look how Nicki was. It's kind of like the same, man. And then, like, no wonder they call Little Kim a hoe, like, and she was like Biggie's like side chick. And then like you have Cardi B who was a stripper, talks about sex all the time on her on her Instagram and how she used to do threesomes and stuff. Like, that isn't being that. I know when they're getting at that they have the same style, but it's completely different the way they came up and the way they're rapping, man. It's not the same. Like, I don't know why Nicki's mad. Nicki's got hate. Like, she has that energy inside of her.
Because Nicki, and Lupe was saying, if you show love to Nicki, you show love back. It's really like Nicki became Lil' Kim, where Lil' Kim for a while didn't want a near female rapper to come in and take her shine. And what Cardi, the difference why Cardi is still winning is because Cardi shows love, not just online shouting people out. Cardi is pulling up the people's shows. She was pulling up the folks' shows. She's hanging out with the new rappers. She's got the new rappers on site. Like, Nicki just started doing that with her Queen Radio. But like, when you doing shit when you got all these people behind the scenes saying that she's blocking bags and terrorizing people or whatever, Nicki could have changed this whole shit around. Nicki could have been like the Lil Wayne of the female rappers. Like, she could have just been like, okay, I got my bitch Cardi over here. You know, I'm rapping Queen. She repping Brooklyn. We finna through the bridge. Is back or whatever. Like, that would have been the hardest mixtape, like, forever. It would have been like how Drake and Future did What a Time to Be Alive. That would have been the hardest shit ever. Like, if they had did that shit. Like, it would have broke all records. Motherfuckers have been number one for 8 weeks in a row. And
but let's
now
be honest, Nicki Minaj started all of this. And then it got to a point where they did the motorsport song, and there was a verse in there, the original verse, where Nicki refers to herself as the Nick Lombardi Trophy, and that what do you call it? Things like Brady. I can't remember what she said. Like, she's the Lombardi Trophy, and Cardi B is the QB,
the quarterback.
Yeah, the quarterback trying to get, and like that.
And she took go ahead.
And the thing is, Cardi B had a problem with it, and to me, I felt no problem with that because now at that point in the game, Nicki was the Lombardi Trophy. She was where all the female rappers wanted to be, and then Cardi B made a big fuss about it and got them to remove it, and then it went on, and then I thought they made up with her sending Cardi B a big baby basket, like, you know what I mean? They sent her like a baby basket, say here's for her baby pamphlet. But then it's all gone a bit crazy now. Like, apparently, because Cardi B did say on her Instagram post why she attacked Nicki Minaj, which was that it's because she's been chatting shit behind the scenes, and we're not in the industry. We don't know that shit, but I can believe it.
I want to ask you, so I want to ask you, like, if you had to have a choice between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj to have marriage with, let's say marriage, which one would you choose? Let's start with you, Killzown. Which one would you choose to marry, if you had to? If life's on the line.
Damn. Life's on the line. Why my life got to be on the line?
Someone had a gun to someone had a gun to your head. Killzown, you got to choose, man. Nicki Minaj or Cardi B? Like, which one? Be honest.
I would say. While I love Nicki, like, I don't know, like, Nicki is at, like, well, I don't know. Nicki just seemed like, I don't know. Let me just hold on, because you never know what might happen in this month. This shit might go number one. But, like, I don't know. I couldn't decide because, like, Nicki is gonna get. I can't really decide. So, like, Nicki is very, very, very goal oriented. Let me give you both. Nicki is goal oriented. Yeah. When she says she gonna do something, she gonna do it, and she's very, very driven. And I like women that are driven. I like women that ain't that actually have goals and aspirations, and they don't just talk about it. They go out and go get it against all odds. And Cardi just seemed more, and I know from experience, let me tell y'all this story about Cardi B. So I was working my old job, right? Cardi B comes through. Now, I'm not gonna tell you what I was doing in my old job, but her coat had got stuck underneath something. So I'm working, and I go over to her, and one of my coworkers was like, "Hey, go talk to Cardi B." I'm like, I'm not gonna talk to her, but I'm gonna just say hello or whatever after I get her coat from underneath this person's bag. So, you know, because the dude had stood his bag up, and she had like this long coat that was like underneath the bag, right? So if she had moved, she would have got tripped, right? So I go over and I say, hey, you know, excuse me, your coat is stuck up underneath this thing, ma'am. You want me to get it or you want to get it? So she's waiting for me to because she heard my coworker say what she said. She's waiting for me to speak to her. And so I was just like, I'm not trying to lose my job, so I'm gonna just do my job. Like I could have hollered at Cardi B, you know, she might not have made it to Offset. But anyway, she's approachable like that. She's very, very, I see that she's very, very nurturing. She's very, very loyal. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like Nicki. Well, they was both cheating on each other, so I can't really say that Nicki ain't loyal.
So I was gonna ask you quickly, Killzown. Yeah, there's this guy called Here Comes the Bane. He asks, who would you rather fight, Offset or Meek? Because they know. Well,
I ain't fighting neither one of them. They shooting. Them both of them dudes are shooting, or they sick, and they whole team. They all ride 34 deep. Like I ain't fighting no motherfucker. I'm like,
how on Killzown? We can tag team, man. We can get them and be tag team.
I'm bigger. I'm bigger than both of them dudes. Like I mean,
pull down his dreads, man. Pull his dreads.
Actually, us tag team.
They not fighting. They shooting. That's the thing. Like, I don't, especially after Offset and them got Offset and all them. They had all got into it with these dudes that tried to snatch their chain. They shooting. They pulling up. Everybody in that whole clique is shooting. They got bodyguards 30, 40 deep. They riding 30, 40. There ain't no fighting. And you saw what happened with Joe Budden. They was finna get their ass stomped out at the BET Awards. Like ain't no one-on-one. You gonna one-on-one. You saying one-on-one? I mean, of course.
Us three, man. Me, you, and Travel. We can do this, man. We can be like the Shield.
I ain't fighting nobody, man. I'm getting too much money right now to be fighting, and they getting a little bit more money than me. So I can't. I don't like fighting, man. Go ahead, Ruben. Who you gonna take him?
Yeah, I'll take Offset, man. Pull his dreads out, man. Pull his dreads out.
We can do this, man.
One hook of them dreads, and he's like, ah.
Yeah, man.
Gone.
We do that street chin music, and we could do all those stuff, man. We could do this.
But on the real though, I could give W for last night to Cardi because she pulled up, and like Nicki Minaj is always, she's always talking, and I hate talkers. I prefer doers.
Mm-hmm.
Like just do it on site. Do it. Cardi just went for it. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I respect her.
Why would you want to shoot at someone? That's a bit odd, though.
Because, like I said, girls always take off their heels, man. Heels hurt. I've been hit with a heel on my arm. and
man, what are you doing, man?
My arm was dead for like 3 days. Like, trust me. But as I was saying, like, Cardi B pulled up to her, confronted her. Apparently, someone pushed Cardi B in the back or something like that. But when she went for Nicki Minaj's friend got in the way. So Nicki Minaj, you're a pussy. You should fight your own battles or don't talk. Like shut your mouth or your mouth will get shut for you. Like real. Like if you wanna badmouth someone in their family, expect to get beat down. And Nicki Minaj is just playing games right now. But it's the funny thing is that she never pulled up on Remy Ma. You know what I mean? She didn't talk shit back to Remy Ma.
Oh, Remy Ma got a track record. Remy Ma, you already know.
Exactly.
She gonna pull him and shoot your ass. Like again, she another one. She gonna pull up.
She looks like she'll beat up men, though. Like,
oh, shoot your ass, boy. You gonna be dead. Like that. She shot the dude. She shot old girl in the dude shop.
Exactly.
She didn't give a fuck. She was like, bitch, take me to jail.
So
you're not finna disrespect me, bitch. No.
So like you should have named this podcast Nicki Don't Want No Smoke. Because when she knows there's smoke, she don't want it. But when Nicki knows that the person ain't gonna make no smoke, ain't gonna make no fire, is still stuck in the caveman age where they ain't got no fire, Nicki's gonna run her mouth and pull up. But as soon as the person can clap back, fire, make fire, smoke, she don't want it. So
I have to ask you, look, I never actually seen the fight. So who actually won the fight?
there wasn't a
Nobody.
fight.
Cardi had ran up on. She yelled, "Let me tell you something," and she swung on Nicki, and her homegirl jumped in the way and socked Cardi B upside the head. Then the security ran in, and
separated them.
Yeah, Nicki was all cool.
We need a rematch in the boxing.
Nicki got up on her talking about some. I ain't got hit. I'm like, of course you ain't get hit because you had your. See, this they just need some dick in their life. Cardi ain't had no. Nicki didn't cut herself off from the dick. And Cardi can't have dick because she just had this baby. So when they get some dick, it's all over. Like it's just that's what happens. It's all over. Offset right now, like and then that's the other part. Cardi B just fought two bitches that said they had they had tag team Offset. And see the thing is, Offset. I don't know. Well, I ain't gonna talk about that because I ain't trying to get shot because them niggas roll so deep. And when I go to Atlanta, I'm trying to be cool.
Yeah, because I'm lucky.
If I go to
I'm
them
from
niggas
UK,
now,
so I don't have to worry. I'm all the way far away, but you're kind of close, maybe. So
I just want to go to. I want to go be able to pass through.
I ain't no pussy, but I ain't no pussy, so I'll say it straight. Like, why?
No, it ain't about being pussy. It's just about this. At this point in my life, after all the beef and drama that I've had with folks.
No. But what I'm trying to say, is that the truth is the truth. And the truth is, why the hell is Cardi B still with Offset when he's cheated so many times?
Well, some people
give that good D, man. That good D.
But no, some people don't. Sometimes, okay, this is the thing about it. Women are more susceptible to stay with their man than we are to stay with our women, and the reason for that is. The man, and everybody wonders why men are quick to take off, but when women cheat, okay, the men are the breadwinners. So you going out every day, and with them it's different because they both get money. And Cardi B, I think is probably getting more. Well, they getting probably about the same amount of money. So, what the hell? What the heck? Who got the TV on? Turn it. Okay, hold on. So Cardi B is getting they both getting the same amount of money. But when you got a woman and they step out on you and you getting all this money, especially he didn't marry her. So you have basically said, hey, I'm gonna be loyal to you. I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna kill, I'm gonna hunt for you. I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my life on the line for you. You know what I'm saying? And so when a woman steps out on a man and then they leave, you know what I'm saying? It fucks up everything because now you've made a mockery of this man. Whereas the woman, she's supposed to be loyal to the man, but the man got to make the first move. And the man and men, let's face it, we got to be honest. We got to start being honest with you women in 2018 and in 2019. We like the fuck. We like to fuck we like to fuck a whole bunch of different women. This is what we were designed. This is how our original makeup is to go and just fuck everything we can and be fruitful and multiply. It's to later on that we start because people start taking it off the deep end. We're gonna get to that in a second. I ain't gonna say deep end. You know what I'm saying? People start being extra with it. Like we start deviating and doing other things. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to get too technical with it. But
I've been in relationships though. I'm actually very low. If I'm in a relationship, I'll never cheat or anything. But obviously I do know there's temptations. You see other women and you're like, oh, okay. But
exactly. But that's my whole thing to rich niggas like this is try. Let me change.
Be in an open relationship.
No, don't be in one because it's like why would you be in a relationship and you this big rich megastar and you got all these hoes running around, you fucking hoes in different continents, you got hoes in different area codes, rest in peace and Nate Dogg. You got all you literally have access. And I like what Drake had said. He said, yo, I'm not trying to be in no relationship, even though he got caught up with the baby. I'm not trying to be in a relationship anytime soon because I have to give time to the relationship, and that's distracting me from my goals. Like he had told a story about him and Dr. Dre. When he was working with Dr. Dre, he had made $10,000. He blew the $10,000 on his girl. He woke up one morning and Dre fired him. So you gotta, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna stay with him because she wants to have somebody. She likes street niggas. She said this over and over again. And street niggas are the most likely niggas to cheat over everybody, and they don't give a fuck. Like, you know, other dudes gonna be like, okay, well, baby, I'm sorry. You know, I'm gonna try to do better, whatever. Like, Offset don't give a fuck. He don't give. If she left him, he wouldn't give a fuck. He'll pay that child.
But would you say as men though that we like? Well, I don't. But would you say as men that we like girls that are a bit hood-ish, like, you know what I mean, like, you know, street? Or do you like street women?
I mean, me personally, I don't. I've kind of elevated. Like, I don't. It's only certain like women that are like. I like classy women with a little edge of hood tendencies to them, but I'm not. They're not my first choice. Like, I like people that are more in this realm of like geeky and nerdy, because you know I got tired of having to cuff my my hobbies, or I felt like, again, if I gotta cut or divert time away from my purpose, and we not on the same, that's why you gotta find people that's on the same page, because yeah, she might look good, she got a fat ass, but do she like you being, you know what I'm saying? Do she like you being on YouTube? Do she understand what you're trying to do? Or is she trying to do something herself? Is there a unison in it? Sometimes you ain't gotta have like the finest or the whatever, because she be that, you know, that fat ass might be good for one night, and after you get through fucking her a couple of times, you gonna be cool on that. But you need somebody that's gonna match your speed and match your vision, and you know sometimes you gotta have dick discipline and slow the. Wait a minute, what the fuck? You on a plane? Who on a plane?
Plane.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sometimes you gotta sometimes you gotta put a stop on the dick. You gotta use dick discipline. So, you know what I'm saying, you could find who you really need, because you know these whole, like, and one day Offset will wake up and be like, well, shit, Cardi B was really, really down for me, and if she leaves, she leaves. But he don't give a fuck because he having money. Now, if a nigga cool off a little bit, then he don't want to have her by her. So that's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? But if you a multi-millionaire and you know you having all type of hoes, just, you know, to keep it short.
1 second. Sorry, you know, here comes the bait. He said his dad tells him that his dad tells him it's okay to cheat. Well, what? It's okay to cheat if you don't get caught. Why would your dad tell you that? Sorry, man. That's just...
Yo, like, you know what? If you're gonna cheat, don't do it in front of you, like your kids and shit like that. Like, for real, like. But then again, from experience and stuff, like, it's good to cheat, because when you like, there's time, like, I just broke up with my long-term girlfriend, yeah, and it's like there were so many times I could have had sex with so many different girls. I could have smashed so many different girls, and I didn't. Then now it's just thinking like, oh, now we broke up. I should have smashed her. But I was trying to be.
It's never too late, man. You could just find out on Facebook. Say, hey, how you doing?
But like, it's one of them things where those girls knew I was in a relationship. You know what I mean? And then like, and I was trying to be faithful, and I was trying to like be a good guy.
But they ain't gotta. No, but see, hold on, stop, shut up. Now you gotta know you ain't in a relationship now. Shit.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that when I was with her, and I could have had other women that might have been better, or maybe they would have brought something that she didn't bring, that I could have had it at that time. And it's thinking like, oh, you could just, all you gotta do. I'm telling you, I should have added one for the tally, and that's what I should have done. Just added another one. Like, forget, like, so. To me, right now, I'm in that place where if the pussy comes, it's a blessing. So just take it.
Do your freedom, but sometimes you got to be careful with the drama, man. Sometimes it's too much, man. You just be like,
The thing is, the girls that I could have cheated
a bit crazy
know. Like, only a fool lets his girl know that he's cheating, man. Trust me.
So,
There's ways to get out of it.
Well, give us some tips, my friend. Let explain.
All I know, you know what? Should I tell you guys one time I got caught cheating? Actually,
Yeah.
one time I got cheating was I was with a girl, right, and she knew there was a younger girl. This was like ages ago. There was a girl younger than, like, a couple years younger than her. That was like a better looking version of her, and I went to go see her, and before I saw my girl, and my girl lived far away, so my girl knew. Why didn't I come to her straight away? Because she knew what time I was gonna come. And then when I went to meet my girl, she looked at me, and then she went in my hair and pulled out a strand of hair, one strand of brown hair.
Detective.
The bitch knew I was cheating on her, and she was questioning me. She was angry, and I just said, "That's my sister." And she was like, "Your sister's black hair? What black girl has black hair?" She was like, your sister has brown hair. What kind of black girl has brown hair? Like, really? Like, I was probably trying to say it's my sister. We're sleeping in the car on the way here. I got caught, and I just had to, like.
What's the best time to cheat? Is it like night time? Is it all in the mornings or the afternoon?
When your girlfriend's at work, or when your girlfriend's at home with her family. When your girl's at home with her family. When she's not. Yeah. Like, it's best.
How about she's cooking? How about she's cooking dinner? Then you walk out the house like for like 10 minutes or 20 minutes, then you come back.
You know what? One time I did that one time where I said I'm going down the road, I'm going somewhere, and like I left her at the house, and I went away for like an hour, like to fuck some bitch, and I came back like I said I went to go drop something off at my friend's house, and then I went to the shop and came back home. But it's all about the time. It's all about the time frames when you're cheating as well. When you're cheating, it's all about the time frames. So it's like, don't be gone for 3 hours for no reason. Like,
Ruthless, are you meeting the curvy white girls, or is it curvy black girls?
Nah, man. I don't do white girls, man. I love all girls.
Oh, come on, man. Why? Come on.
Nah, my girls, like, the last few girls I've done were like Asian and black. So like my last 2 girlfriends were Chinese, and then the one before that was Asian and black. Like, yo, I fucked every single type of girl there is except a Latina. I need a Latina in my life.
That's the next one, yeah.
Like, Latinas are all up in America.
Could you hook us up? Do you know any Latin women in America?
I don't have no hoes. Okay.
Oh, come on, man! I know you have women there, man.
I'm trying to make nah, man. Because me personally, I can't. It's because I don't know. It's just too much. Like. I'm trying to make it work.
You want somebody.
Yeah, I'm all about. I can't, because it's too much to be. You gotta. It's too much. You got, like you said. It's all about time frames and shit like that. And then you can't. You know what I'm saying? And I always tell people, like, hey, I'm dating people. I always keep it 100. I keep it on Front Street. So it's like, you can't. You know what I'm saying?
If you come up to the UK, I'll have women for you. If you let me know, I'll have like 20 of them waiting at the airport.
He said waiting at the airport.
Any women just like, they say they have the poster saying Killzown, I'm here for you, and go to limo, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you need, an hour, have fun.
This guy.
Live life like a king.
Well, me personally, man, I just said, like, I just feel like
I get you.
when you. Yeah, man, because it's like, I personally just feel like when you dealing with a whole bunch of, and I probably at one particular point when I was like winding down, I was like dating 6 different chicks, and it was just like I couldn't handle it. It was just like, well, shit. I felt like, okay, yeah, it feel cool, but at the same time, it's like, it's a lot of drama. Like, you got all of them wanted, then this other thing too, like all of them wanted something serious, so it was just like, I had to then, like I said earlier, you got to start cutting folks off, because it's like, you got, I don't like just having random sex with people. Like, I like to actually have some type of connection. I like to, like, I got to like you before I bust it down. So
could you have sex on the first date, or would you wait?
I have.
Look at you going in, man. You get straight to it, man. I like that.
Yeah, no, it only happened one time, and I should have just left it right there. But you know,
she was bored, didn't it?
she was,
Yeah.
No, she was crazy. It wasn't that she was born; she was crazy. But anyway,
crazy in the bedroom, but just crazy in the mind.
She was crazy. Period. So here's the thing, like, you know, this is what it is, man. It's just like, yo, yeah, man, it's crazy. But anyway, on to other news. Young Buck has had a 6-year relationship, 5-6 year relationship with a transsexual.
Oh, okay.
And now he wants to hide the fact that he's with a transsexual. He's called this woman several different times to get her to stop posting about their relationship.
So it's actually like real, or is it like just a rumor?
No, this is real. It was a recording that came out, and she had came out first and said, you know, told about the relationship, and then she leaked the phone call. So now, yeah, man, it's fucked up.
If that's what he's into, man.
I mean, but see, the thing about it, the problem with it is like, yo, you've been portraying this lifestyle, and you've been faking the funk, and you've been, yeah, man, like.
So is this like a grown, grown trans woman then?
Yes.
And what did he say about it? What was he actually said then? Did he say yeah, it's true, or he's just trying to ignore it?
He's on tape telling her to take the video down, say it was all a lie, all of this. It is just like, you know what I'm saying?
So how do you know? Because obviously I'm not really. Obviously I love hip hop and rap, but you lot are more into it than me. So how do you lot feel as like hip hop, you know, fanatics or whatever you want to call it? How do you lot feel about it?
Ruthless, you want to go first? Because I could go on.
Take the floor.
Yeah. Where you go? You there, bro?
He's gone to look for women.
Yeah, they start hitting him
up like, he comes to me.
Yeah.
It kills on. You see this? You see this person? He comes to Bane. He's been trying to message you, like,
yeah,
wow. It's in the chat. These jokes.
I seen it.
Did the trans? Wait, hold on. What do you say? Tranny talk. Here where it gets interesting. Did the trans get the package of runs?
Oh my god! No disrespect to the LGBT community.
Yeah, I don't mean just read it out now. Someone's gonna clip that out. I'm
gonna go ahead and just say I'm gonna go ahead because to Ruthless get back on. I just feel like, man, you need to just go ahead and come on out the closet, dog, because it's okay that you are into. If you're into that, then you're into that, because the LGBT community are going to embrace you. Your career is gonna be revived, because let's face it, wasn't nobody really checking for Young Buck. And then karma's a bitch, because like a few months ago, he had tried to choke out Starlito because Starlito didn't want to get on the song with him for free. So, because they both from Cashville, yeah.
Did you guys hear what I was saying? Did you guys hear me? Because I didn't know my mic was working.
No.
Yeah, I was saying that. I had to put him back in my headphones. Basically, the whole Young Buck situation is funny, but he denies it and says it ain't him. So I don't really know what to say, like, because and the thing that was just funny about this is that it's not the first rapper that's alleged to have been done with a transsexual, but the only rapper I know that's got away with these kind of rumors and didn't get a stigma is Lil Wayne, because Lil Wayne is seen as different. But for someone like when Tiger had the incident and now Young Buck, and I know there's been other rappers, it's all different because of their image. So I don't think it's the fact that people care about Valentino. It, but I think it's because of the image that you portray. They're thinking, hey, the image that this guy portrays, he can't be getting down with a transsexual. But then Lil Wayne, who's been down with transsexuals, has got away with it. So you know.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I just feel like people need to
like Killzown, if that's what you're into, Killzown, like, I won't judge.
No, man, no. I like real women. You know what I'm saying? I know disrespecting nobody. I like real women. You know,
like you can't even say real women no more because transgender people will say they're real women. So you have to say like natural born women.
Yeah, natural born women. Like you know, if you.
But then Killzone. There's some ladies that you can't tell are transsexual.
Oh no! Like, see, this is the thing. Like, it's sometimes you will get got. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you might get got. So you know what I'm trying
to say, Killzone, is that you're saying like natural, like women, but you ain't gonna know unless they got ovaries. You know what I mean? Like, what you can have X-ray vision to see their ovaries.
Yeah, I've seen people in real life here. Where you would think, wow, the woman or whatever, then it turned out it was a man. And you're like, what the hell? Like,
well, you can't even say man. Yes, say transgender.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm not good at these terminologies, man. I'm not. You know, I have the respect for the L.
Nah, I'm only trolling you, man. I'm trolling.
I was gonna clip this out and be like, hey, look at this. I have to keep repeating that. But yeah, man, you know, if that's what he wants to do, I mean, you know, his figure gets a bit odd. But, all right. No, I mean, at least get the attractive ones.
At the end of the day, it's only a big deal because of his image and what he portrays. When Lil Wayne was banging transsexuals, no one cared.
Did he?
Yeah.
Lil Wayne?
He's had sex with tranny.
Yeah, I mean, but see, this thing about it. I'm saying that situation with Lil Wayne, I think he didn't know, and then when they pointed it out to him, same thing with Tiger, same thing with Future.
No, I didn't believe
the girl in the video.
I don't believe the Tiger thing. The Tiger thing was made up. I don't believe that.
Well, I'm just saying, again, you don't know, so you don't know.
Having a transsexual woman in your music video, like I know, I've seen that a lot. Like that, to me, that's not a problem, to be honest. Like, but it's like when people are accusing you of being in a relationship, and I would like you either confirm it, or you know what I mean, confirm it or deny it. And then that's it. But if it's in the video, you don't have to deny or confirm. You can just say, yeah, she was a transsexual because you're not doing anything sexual with that person. So, you know what I mean? But it's when they accuse you of being in a relationship, that's where the issue is. You get me?
You know sorry, go on, bro.
I want to ask y'all how y'all feel about well, no, go ahead, Elliot, if you were going to say, you got something else to say about it.
Well, all I was going to say was, though, about if, like, for example, you met someone in the club, you know, and then you went back to a house or whatnot, and you never, you know, maybe you just asked her to give you head, so you don't know. You just left afterwards, and you never knew that was a trans person or trans woman because you never saw down there. So then the next minute, you know, she comes out and says this and that. You're like, oh, I didn't know. You know, I guess that happens. But.
This is the thing about it. You can know. What was I finna say? You know, if a woman is just based upon a couple of different things.
Some women are hench here.
Huh? No.
Some women are looking hench.
Well, I'm gonna just tell you this. I'm gonna tell you how you know when you go down there and the way that the
hair and stuff.
How everything is laid out, because I don't want to make it too lengthy, so we got to put this on private, or I got to put this on Patreon, or shit like that. But I'm just saying, like when you know a woman, you've been with a woman, you know certain things that you see, and you know where her genitalia is positioned, you know what I'm saying? And then exactly like Loopy said, if she got a lot of makeup on, if she got you could tell, I've gotten better at it, because at first I was getting got. Like it was certain people I was like talking to online or whatever, and they would come and tell me, hey, you know I'm transsexual, right? And I was just like, all right, cool, peace. You know, so, you know, but it's a lot of them. Like I actually had one of them that it was this dude that I knew. He couldn't, and like I said, not to offend nobody, but he couldn't. He was trying his best to get laid by a female, and then all of a sudden he came to school and he was just like, "Yeah, I'm transsexual now." So you know what I'm saying? He was trying his hardest to get like, and I think it was like, let me see here. You've been, did you? No, I mean I said because this is here comes bang. I got as far as telling if it was, but I've never had no sexual relations or nothing with no transsexual person.
So you're saying you could tell very easily if someone's maybe a trans man or trans woman.
Yeah. You could tell off rip. Really now, like if you look at a woman, you can see a whole. They're gonna put 1,000 pounds of makeup on. They're gonna shoot them like some women. If they have the money, they can make it so that that they can do the surgery. But I can look and see a natural woman from her facial features. I can see before I even start talking to them, and then the internet, they can make it seem like it looks something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, filters and stuff.
Exactly. And Luke brought up a good topic. I don't like when women wear makeup. I don't like women wearing makeup.
I hate that as well.
All type of different clothes and all the extra shit, the wraps and all that. Like if you actually exercise, but if you're going out, you putting a damn tummy wrap, you putting in thigh wraps, you putting in thigh pads, knee pads, elbow pads, football gear, bulletproof vests, and all the other bullshit just to go out to get a dude, then you don't need, because I'm seeing your representative. I'm not seeing you. So that's my take on that. So my next topic is a little bit more UK centric. How did y'all feel about Dizzy Rascal? Because I just saw this shit, just slid across my desk. Dizzy Rascal and Skepta finally linked up. They finally linked.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know that. So you told me something. I didn't even know that. But that sounds good, though.
Like, cause we had.
What do you think,
Ruthless? Man, them bras is hitting him up now, man. He said this shit.
Nah, man, I'm good. I'm still here, man.
They hit him up like, what? No. Them bras hitting him up, man.
I know.
Why you guys always trolling, man?
Them bras hitting him up like, you said what? You was gonna cheat on me? What? You got me fucked up.
Rufus, what do you think about the Dizzy and Skepta?
How you feel about this?
Yo, the way I feel is that if you're gonna get, like, it's all about personality, innit? If that's what you love, innit?
Yeah, well, no, we're not talking about that. We talk about Skepta and we talking about Skepta and Dizzy Rascal finally getting on the track together.
That's too old, man. Too old. Like, I don't care about that. Like, because
maybe that should happen a bit long ago, though.
Like, let's be real. Dizzy Rascal left the game for so long, and now he wants to come back when grime is up and alive again and it's getting endorsed by American rappers like Drake and A$AP Rocky. Like, it's a bit too late. Like, you should have done all these collabs. Like, when Dizzy Rascal
he did. Dizzy Rascal did. He was the first one to really trailblaze it. Like, he did the record with UGK. He did Where's the G's, and that was like a big ass record.
What I'm saying is when grime was at its highest, because grime was at its highest, and then it came back down, then it's resurged within the last 2-3 years. He should have used his star power when he was at his highest to do songs with Skepta and bring through the rest of the artists. And now, like, then grime went down, and then it's gone back up again. He's come back to the grime scene, because we ain't really heard much decent music from him in years. And, like, he just does, like, that party, summer type music and pop music. Like, but he should have done a song with Skepta
long time
ago. And he should have brought Beatz through a long time ago. He shouldn't have taken someone like Drake or people from the USA to come. We wanted this ages ago, but obviously and he should have done it ages ago. Like, it's too late.
I think with Dizzy, I agree with you because a lot of people said that, you know, with a lot of artists in the game in certain regions. But see, I feel like with Dizzy, I think he let them rock and get their own name because we had that conversation here in St. Louis about Nelly, like why Nelly don't jump on certain people's records, and when Nelly and Chingy did their record, it was like after they beef and everything else like that, and now they going on tour and stuff together. But I feel like sometimes you gotta let the person go through stuff because it's kind of like if I do that record with them, it's like with Cardi B and Nicki. Like I felt like Cardi B and Nicki, like Nicki let Cardi B and all the other female rappers rock, and now I think at that motorsport was so big. If Cardi had to let it rock, and they had to just did more records together, and they did things together at that point, it's all about hitting a certain point. Because if I'm Dizzy Rascal in my prime, and I'm pulling up Skepta, and I'm pulling up Stormzy, and I'm pulling up gigs, and I'm pulling up all these different people, and my light is gonna dim they light because people gonna start listening to it only because it's their song. So, but the power of the internet now, it's like, okay, well, we can link up and do this song, and yeah, okay, y'all might not care about it, but I actually care about it because it first of all, it was gonna happen eventually, but it was like, why if Dizzy jumped in at any point while while Skepta was, being I forget, is he like Louis, like the front model for Louis Vuitton and stuff like that? Like if he jumped on top of that, like when Skepta was on his rise, like when he was collaborating with Drake and doing certain things, like that would have diminished his light and kind of just like pulled it over to Skepta. And then especially if he did it last year when Skepta was like super duper hot, and or even old boy man's not hot, shit. Even if he hopped on his record, like it would have diminished it because it's like you taking away these dudes' moment. That's the same thing what Drake was doing. Like when Drake got on McConaughey's record, like people was only fucking with that record because of Drake. And that's kind of like it slowed down McConaughey's career. Like now when Drake gets on people's songs, like when he got on Block Boy JB had already had Shoot and Rover was already hot songs in the street. And so he turned a lot of people on to Block Boy JB, but Block Boy JB was big out in Memphis and was big on the internet already, and it just took Block Boy over to the next level. Then Block Boy was still able to capitalize off his older songs that people didn't hear because he had a personality in his own lane, whereas McConaughey was just coming up. So I feel like this collaboration, yeah, y'all might not be feeling it because it's the same way people in St. Louis was when Nelly and Chingy finally linked up. People wasn't feeling it, but I feel like it was much needed. My bad, y'all.
Are you becoming a fan of UK music then, or do you really?
I was a fan since when I heard Dizzy Rascal on Backyard Wrestling. Like I was listening to when they had when he did the soundtrack to that shit, and he was in there. Yeah, like I was wondering for years like why we didn't hear more people, and then being around Ruthless and the dudes on the Coalition, like he turned me on to Skepta. And what was this other dude out there? He wasn't UK necessarily. He was in Australia. Remember Bangs, Ruthless? Like they blew up. Like they fucked up.
But Bangs, he was like a YouTube celebrity type thing that got hot, man. And then I don't know how he got all these endorsements and stuff, but boy, he made it big,
bruh. He set up there. This is the crazy shit. Bang set up there, and he like it was really Coalition that popped Bangs off though, because you got to think, when nobody fucking with Bangs like that until they put him on the Coalition. They had when they had debuted that shit on the coalition.com, that's when that shit blew up. And that they fucked up because y'all, when you was on there, y'all should have got behind this shit because that shit was like gold. Like that shit was gold.
He had like a song called "Take It to the Movies." He had another one,
Bruh. Meet me on the Facebook. He had all type of hits. This motherfucker was gold. And what was that song? What was that song? My Special Girl. That this motherfucker had, and it was hilarious. But it was like, okay, we could fuck with it. And then he had came out with a control freestyle that went over. It was actually hot. Like I was like, let me find this shit. I'm gonna send this to y'all so y'all can listen to this shit. But this shit was actually, I was like, this motherfucker can spit. Like this ain't just like this ain't just fun and game. But yeah, man, you can't, man. Like Skepta, even the folks that's from Toronto, like Baka and all. Like this, it's a whole different style, man. Like it's I love it.
You like that? You like the fast rapping sort of thing, you know, where the tempo is a bit faster.
Yeah, I mean, cause like, and they actually are like lyricists, and then it's like I got over the whole like the act, like, cause like we are at the end of the day we all black, so this is the thing about it. It's just like we all got different accents. Like people say I'm country or southern or whatever, like because of my accent, because and I think that's what we got to start doing nowadays is linking up. So if we can link up on the music tip, maybe we can link up in other areas down the road, because you know we need to come together as black people.
Are you still working on your music? I like that last track though.
Oh yeah, man. I got some more stuff coming, man. I'm probably gonna stick with that with the FTN track for a while, and I might do a video and might like really put it through this paces, because I feel like I still feel like I felt in that message in that song, even though it's a club song, a hype song. Like I still feel that way, and I feel like that we need to really, like, a lot of different things need to be addressed. But anyway,
I get you.
So last but not least, rest in peace to Mac Miller.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Yeah, man. Y'all get off that dope, man. Get off the drugs, the perkies, the mollies, the lean, all that shit, man. Like I try not to even like when I do the podcast, I like to get my drink on. I ain't gonna lie. But I when I start feeling that shit, that's when I stop, because I don't never want to be. I've been drunk maybe twice in my life, and I don't like that feeling of not being in control. Like Yo Gotti said it a long time ago, like he don't smoke or drink for real because he doesn't like not being in control. And I think a lot of times people, like, we've seen the signs with him for years with Mac Miller and other people like Fredro, rest in peace. Like when you speaking knockers, recipe, when you got people that are known drug addicts, we got to start curbing these people, man, and taking this shit away from them and getting them help. Like if you got to call AA, or you got to call the police or the ambulance or something, just to get these kids together, man, because they really, if you got all this money, right, I don't understand why like you're not getting the help. Like he got the help, but that was after he had crashed and burned, and he was just like I think what's the name, him breaking up with him, Ariana Grande pushed him over the edge because he needed somebody to be there for him, and she just kind of just like, well, I can't fuck with this shit, I can't deal with it, and left his ass. So when that happened, then boom, now this happens, and people, y'all stop attacking Ariana Grande, because if she can't control this man. You feel me? So you can't control a man that has made his own choices. You can't control him, and you can't. She probably tried, But Ariana Grande is not for the drama. When she was with Big Sean, and Big Sean was talking shit about them having sex or whatever on a song, and her dad confronted Big Sean. That was the end of their relationship, because don't no grown ass man wanna have a daddy on the line over a damn rap song, even though he didn't say that her name or no shit like that. It was implied, but at the same time, you know, she is not with the smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Was she with him for a while though?
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, sometimes you can't. Sometimes people need people to lean on, and some people are better with that than others. You know what I'm saying? It's certain people that I had to cut off because I couldn't deal, like certain females, certain friends. I couldn't deal with what they was doing, and you got to be real with that, and you got to pray for that person and move on. And I just feel like, I feel like we need to just, people need to just realize that and not attack her, because it's like we can't just put it all on her hip hop. He was getting high for years. This dude was getting high for years. You know what I'm saying? He was getting high for years. So we can't really put that all in her hip pocket. But it is what it is, man. Rest in peace to Bag Member, man.
Drugs, man. Don't do drugs and stay off. Like, just stay off the drugs, man. Like, you don't in your life, it's a waste of money. Like, and this should be a lesson to everyone, man. Like, drugs can just take you as well. And the fact that he died of an overdose and he has all that money and like he's famous, like it don't make any sense to me, man. It doesn't make any sense. And like it's that, and the thing about rappers talking about drugs and like it's cool. Like I'm not talking about selling it, but actually like when they rap and people think about taking drugs and shit, and I don't find it cool because like it's a bad example for the youth, and like it's gonna end up like drugs is never good, man. It's never good.
Yeah, you influencing the kids. You influencing these kids to go and do, you know what I'm saying, to go and do these things, and then it's just like, you gotta you gotta have that self-control too. If you ain't got self-control, you shouldn't be doing anything, man. You shouldn't be doing drugs. You shouldn't be running around here fucking around with these women. You shouldn't be doing, food, whatever it is. You gotta be able to have self-control in any and all aspects of your life. So, but anyway, this has been Beatz and Bitz podcast. I want to thank y'all for coming on here, man. We might be doing a show later on tonight, me, Breezy, and Young Link, but I had to get my UK homies on here, man, because they 6 hours ahead of us. So, I had to get the UK homies on here, man, one time.
Thanks having us on, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. We can do this again, man. Shit. I mean,
yeah, we do need to, man. It's been funny, man. Today's been funny.
yeah, man. You know how I get down. I've been bringing this heat for the last 5-6 years, and now it's just time to really take it up a notch, man. So
but you know what's good about it is that like we can sit here, talk about the news and have fun, like give our own opinions on it, like, and like even though we might not agree, it's fun. Like it's like the bros hanging out and just talking. Like you don't get this all the time.
Exactly. And I feel like people complain about the internet and stuff like that, but I think it's a blessing because it's bringing more people together. And like I said earlier, as far as like the music tip, like we need to get together and come together as black men, as black and black women need to come together, and then black people need to come together in general. So the internet has really helped us to do that, because I never would have dreamed in a million years that I'd be talking to some brothers that are in a whole different country, on a whole different continent, a whole different time zone, and be able to have this impact and be able to get along too. Because for the longest time, like like you said, like Ruthless said, man, we could have this and we could have our different opinions, but you know, it's a lot of drama and stuff going on online. But the fact that, you know, we come on here, man, we may not agree with each other, we might disagree, it might get heated at times, but we still respect each other. So, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Killzown, can I ask you quickly? We never got to talk about Spider-Man. I know you're closing the show.
Oh,
but
yeah,
could you give your final thoughts on it? Like, what do you think of it? Like, if you summarize.
No one cares about that whack ass game.
No, man.
Oh, come on, Ruthless. Come on.
It's got to be. It so far, it's on par with Batman Arkham City, and the reason why I say that is the story, the characters, the world. It has that, like, that same what is it? That same little nuance that a lot of these superhero games have. Like, it's a lot of fetch quests and stuff like that. But just getting around is fun. Like, web swinging is like, I could just web swing for hours and not do shit. Like, I like Spider-Man 2 we thought was cool, but this is just taking it to a whole different level.
The PlayStation 1 version, Spider-Man.
Well, I'm saying Spider-Man 2 was on PlayStation 2, but that's when they had the full open world and everything, and it has that too. Like, it has everything from, like, it took all the best stuff from Arkham, as far as like the storytelling and everything else. It took it up a notch. It has that quirkiness and it has that, like, campiness of, like, the first two Spider-Man games on PlayStation. It took everything that was good about the last 6 or 7 Spider-Man games, from the traversal to the combat and everything else, and it blended it all together. And because Insomnia had the time to take to really do it, and then just like I said, swinging around the city, taking pictures of the different landmarks, taking selfies. I haven't figured out how to take selfies yet. Taking selfies with people that, like, on the street that want to take selfies with Spider-Man, and, you know, setting up photo mode. You can make your own Spider-Man comic. Just, you know, taking screenshots.
He's your favorite hero, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I don't have a favorite hero per se. Like, I'm not like, I would say a top 3. I would say it'd be Spider-Man, Batman, and I would say Black Panther. See, Wolverine. Okay, Wolverine and Black Panther kind of take the like they tie. So about
I'll get you.
Top 5.
I will say one thing. Everyone has to like Wolverine, man. He's like,
that's my favorite, man.
Him, Spider-Man. Because I'm a comic book collector, so him, Spider-Man are the two characters, and now Deadpool are, like, for the last, like, 10 years, they have the most comic books. They're in the most comic book crossovers. They're just the most popular characters for Marvel. And Guardians of the Galaxy had the best writers until they split them up. But that was a popular comic. But they split up all the characters. But yeah, I know everyone loves Wolverine, man. Everyone loves Wolverine and Spider-Man.
I would ask you, like, who's Captain Juan Bioda? Here comes the Bane, said Captain Juan. Whatever that says, what is that?
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Who is that?
But
is that new character or something?
Deadpool, DOC. I'm gonna say Deadpool 2. That game, people slept on that game. People slept on Wolverine Origins Unchained. That was a dope ass game. Like, it's a lot of superhero games, I think, that kind of paved the way.
Because there's a rumor that the people that did Arkham series, they're working on a Superman game in, like, but then there was rumors that it's also going to be like a Superman and Justice League type game, so there'll be Justice League characters in there, like Green Lantern.
It's going to crossover. I heard it's going to crossover.
Yeah, so. But the thing is, right, with this Spider-Man game, from what I've seen, it seems like they did copy Arkham Asylum in the way that in the way they've done it, but it also looks like a better version of the Arkham series, kind of, like, because it's like you are, like, from what I've seen, you feel like you're Spider-Man. Like, you really do feel like, and that's what superhero games should be like. You should feel like you are the character, and you should move in a way that you are the character, and you should fight in the way that you are the character. Not like how they used to make them, where it could be where it's just like a sheet, like it's just like a skin they put on. Like you really do move like Spider-Man and feel like Spider-Man from what I've seen so far, and it's really good, man. Are you getting it? I forgot. Is it Zell?
Yeah, Zell. Yeah.
Are you getting it then?
So I heard a bit of what you're saying, but my mic was going a bit on and off. So what was that?
Yeah,
What was the last?
He was saying that. Are you gonna get the game?
Oh, the Spider-Man game. I'm not too sure. You know, before I used to get kind of a lot of games, but now I am a bit too kind of picky now. So some games not like that. I think it's bad. It's just a thing of
like
just get a few now. So
like, what I would say
on.
to you, I used to be like you. If you're not gonna get Spider, do you have an Xbox as well, or is it just PlayStation? Because if you have a PlayStation,
no, PS4.
If you're on PS4, get Spider-Man.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You know what? Lately, I play. Well, I'm not sure I play this sort of same games. I play games like these random ones, like anime ones, or Diablo, or Naruto, or Dragon Ball Z. Or...
Yeah, I love them games, man. Like one game.
Oh, you're more on that vibe as well.
Yeah, I'm on that vibe. Like that's one thing I hate about Japanese developers. They don't bring all the anime games to Xbox, and the one thing I hate is that you have like the latest Blaze Blue game hasn't come on Xbox yet, but it came out on PlayStation. But then Blaze Blue was on Xbox first, I think, and then now it's like on the PlayStation. Okay. And then like you had Attack on Titan, you know the Attack on Titan game, but there was no word of it releasing on Xbox until like they announced Attack on Titan 2, and they're like, oh, we're bringing the first one to Xbox. And it's like what? And it's like then you have the Digimon games, which are really good. So like, you know what I mean? Like that's
why you need to jump ship and come over to PS4.
Nah, okay. To tell you the truth, I bought a PlayStation 3 for Heavy Rain, and
that game was sick. That game was sick.
And the One Piece games, One Piece Pirate Warriors. I got One Piece Pirate Warriors.
It's like the fighting game one. Oh, that's the blood piece.
No, not Burning Blood, but for the One Piece game, Pirate Warriors. It's like Dynasty Warriors, but One Piece. And like, I didn't really use my PlayStation after that, apart from like 5 games I played on it, and it was like kind of shit. Like, but I was gonna buy my PlayStation 4 for Digimon, but I thought, you know what? It's a lot of money.
Is Digimon really that good though? The games.
Yeah, they good. They look good. I haven't played them. I got friends that bought all of them and played them. I mean,
are you still
just wait to? Oh yeah, I'm still playing it, but I haven't been playing it regularly. But Ruthless, man, you got some games. Like you got some games to play. I agree with you. If you don't have like games to play on it, like that was my thing with the PlayStation at first. It wasn't a lot of games on it because I bought both of them at launch, right? Yeah. So Xbox had a lot of games at first, and I was jamming on Xbox heavy, and I think that was right before I added you on there, and I was streaming on Xbox. I was doing like I was doing a lot of stuff on Xbox, and then PlayStation started putting out the games. Xbox didn't have the games, and then it's like, okay, Xbox have the game like Forza. I'll jump on there and I'll play Forza, and then I was on Xbox heavy. I can't tell y'all why, but like I was doing some stuff on there, and I had some review copies on there. I had some review copies on PlayStation and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I jumped back and forth. It's just right now I was getting ready to get on Forza, and I'm probably gonna be doing Forza, and I'm gonna be doing Red Dead until that's gonna probably be my next game after I finish playing.
One thing I will say, is like, you need to have some gamer nights where you'll just get on and game. And like one game I played and finished was Divinity Original Sin, and the second one is out now. Like I need to get that. And like it's 4.
I heard about that. I heard it's really good.
People said that number 2, Divinity Original Sin 2, which just came out, is the best RPG on PlayStation. Like they say it's the best RPG like this gen. Like the last one was a really good RPG, but the second one looks much better, and I want to play that. And it's 4-player co-op. Like it's 4-player online co-op, or you know what I mean? So, we could all play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear that. I don't have my console on me at the moment, but I will eventually get a PS4 back. Long story.
He gave it to his hoes, man.
Yeah, she stole it from me. I was like, no!
Oh, man. Yeah, dog. Yeah, you get that's another reason why you should get somebody that enjoys your hobby, man. It makes things so much easier. You ain't gotta hide who you are. You ain't gotta worry about that, you know. But I mean, I know we joking, but I'm serious
Yeah,
with
I get you. I
everybody.
get you. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't mind gamer girls, like girls that like to games. But sometimes, though, they can take it to the next level, and to the point where they're just sitting there farting, just eating up, cooking up, washing up, and it's a bit like, wow, man, it's a bit too much now, man. You know, you're playing Call of Duty more than me. So I mean, I think it's a bit of a bad. So I know what you mean. Obviously, like if a girl likes small games and comics and stuff, it's better. But there are some extreme lengths though, like that I've seen.
Like,
Extreme.
I would love a girl that games a lot like me and loves the same type of games. Like,
But
I haven't met a girl like that yet. Like, I haven't been in a relationship with a girl like that, but I'd love it, man.
about them play it more than you, though, like way more than you, to the point where
No,
yeah.
I mean, even then, it's still like this is the thing about that. Um, when you got somebody that's into your hobby, it's not like you don't have to sit there and worry about. You have to sit there and worry about okay, they getting bored because if that's y'all's thing and y'all like doing it, it's gonna only bring y'all closer. So like you know what I'm saying? If you got a chick that if she wants you to just spend like she could be doing nothing the whole day and then here you come like she could be doing everything she wanted to do, right? And the moment you get on the game, now she wants to pester you or bother you or whatever because the attention is off her. Like I don't like being with people with women that you know that you gotta give them all of your attention because all the time like it's unrealistic. Like if it's not about if you're not giving her the attention, then that means you don't love her. If you don't like you can't have a quiet place or a safe place, and you can't you know what I'm saying? It's just it's so crazy and it's so you know, but those like I said, those women usually are the women who are broken, damaged, or they've been treated bad in their relationships. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So that's where you gotta really watch who you with and then you gotta put it on everything on the table and on Front Street. Um You know what I'm saying? Like you got to put it up. You got to just put it out there because if you don't, down the road, you know your PlayStation might be out the window, or your Xbox might be cut in half,
Yeah.
or all that type of bullshit. And ain't nobody got time. I don't. I ain't nobody got time for that shit. For real, for real.
Yeah,
Ain't
I'd be
nobody
upset, man.
got
Like,
time for that
spend all that
bullshit.
money on that console and someone just breaks it. That's upsetting.
Exactly. And that's just how I feel. Like
Wait, do you not play Minecraft? I don't, but I see Here Comes the Bane keep talking about Minecraft.
I
So
haven't
maybe
played
YouTube.
Minecraft in a while. So you know what I'm saying. I mean, I don't knock it, but I haven't. I haven't played it in a while.
To me, that game's a bit boring, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like maybe you have to play it first to really experience it, but it looks, yeah, different. Indeed.
Yeah, yeah. But thanks again for y'all coming out, man. We're gonna definitely have to do this again. We're gonna definitely have to, like Ruthless said, have a gaming night. I remember we used to have them gaming nights back in the day. You know, now everybody, you know, grown and got kids and all that other stuff, man. But we're gonna have to jump on here, man, and make it happen. Um, and and really push the community forward, man. Because I feel like I said, man, the more that we come together as you know, as I like to call it Black Nerd Brothers across the world. You know what I'm saying, and put you know, and just it's enough room out here too for everybody to eat. You know, because we were talking about earlier and I don't want to harp on it, Rufus, but I'm just saying, just going forward with the way the world is today, we just need to come together, man. Like all the division and the hate and all that we need to put that behind us and go forward because that's the only way we're gonna be able to, not just in gaming and geek culture and nerd culture, but period. That's the only way we're gonna be able to progress.
Yeah,
I
like to
hear
all the
that.
people out there listening, if you guys want to get together, especially gamer girls, you know the place the best to it is online at Xbox Live.
Oh. Hey, Killzown, do you mind if I plug like my social medias? Just quickly?
Oh yeah. We ain't gonna just shut it off. Go ahead, everybody get the shout outs in, man.
Yeah, but if you want to follow me, just follow me at Welcome to Zel, like TOZEL, YouTube, Instagram.
Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat because the live chat gonna be in there.
And also, obviously, Ruthless. If you're on Instagram, whatever, I'll follow you. And whoever's listening, just go check my stuff out. And I know do skits, pranks, funny videos, and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, and shout out to Killzown for putting me on his show. Had fun, so definitely do it again soon.
Yeah, so yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Here comes the Bang, Loopy, that boy, Swift. What's up? Swift was talking about Eddie V. They was up in here, man. What's up, man? What's up to Swift and Eddie V from the coalition, man? I didn't even know they was in the damn chat. What's up, man? Let me see who else is up in here, man. Real quick.
Shout, here comes the Bang.
Yeah, here comes the Bang. I already shouted him out. Yeah, here comes the Bang. Yeah, who else, man? Was let me see here. Let me see here. Let me see what else is here, man. Shout out my boy Midwest. Hey, shout out that boy Sunsea Wolf, man. We gotta get that boy back on. I've been seeing y'all on Bangs Out Gaming. Shout out to them too. Rufus, you got some shout out?
Bang it.
No, go ahead, Elliot. Go ahead, Elliot.
No. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was gonna say to Ruthless. So
shout out
Adam
to Swift. Shout out to my partner H Town. Shout out to Killzown for having me on here. I want to shout out to everyone, man, in the chat as well. I can't see the chat because my laptop's broken and I'm on my iPhone right now. But to everyone that joined us, big thanks, and I hope to do it again sometime.
Yeah, man, the chat is live, man. It was jokes.
Yeah. So we up out of here, y'all. Y'all can catch us tonight. We haven't hammered out a time yet, but it's gonna be me, Young Link Jr., and my boy Breezy. If y'all want to come on later on, y'all probably be asleep though. It's gonna be late. It's gonna be like maybe yeah. But it's gonna be later on. We're gonna come back with the regular show, man. They were busy this morning, so we'll get back to them. But anyway, we up out of here, y'all. This Bitz podcast. Shout out before I go though, like I said, man. Shout out Elliot. Shout out Rufus coming on, man. Once again, shout out to them boys, the Geeky Podcast, Hip Hop Gamer. Shout out Breezy. Shout out my boy once again, Young Link Jr. Young Link Jr. Go check him out. And we gone. Shout out, did I get everybody in the chat? Yeah, we did get everybody in the chat. Shout out Loopy. She got her podcast, Story Time with Loopy. Who else, man? We had on here, man.
We had one guy that came in very shortly. He came for like 1 minute. But
I gotta tell you who it was. But anyway, shout out to everybody, man. This chat was popping today. We had it rocking. But anyway, this your boy. And we out. Peace.